Hey guys, I'm out here in my truck at night, and what I wanted to show you real quick was I've seen a lot of folks that have been putting in the in bumper auxiliary lights in the back, and I did that a few weeks ago. I'm really pleased with these. I'll put a link in the description for the ones that I bought. You do have to cut through the steel bumper. Not too bad. I used a cutoff wheel to do that. But I wanted to show you what these look like. I wired mine up with a switch. I mounted it down here. In fact, you can see it's a light up switch. I also got this off Amazon, so I will put a link in the description for that. But basically, this allows me to turn it on at any time, and you can see what that looks like. And I mean, obviously, very, very bright, but it looks really, really good. And no problem at all seeing behind you. So just a really quick video to show you that. What I did is I ran the wiring, of course, underneath. I do have a relay in the back, so it's the power itself is actually coming directly from the battery, but I'm going basically along the frame rail, and then I actually came up inside of the hood, and I can show you. Let me turn this off. Turn that off. But I can show you up here what this looks like. Okay, there we go. So what I did is actually came up, and I came up from down here and ran it back. And this white wire is actually an auxiliary wire. I ran 2 wires when I did this because I actually bought a second set of lights. I'll show you in a minute that I'm going to install down here for the front. Same lights actually, but that's what this white wire is for. But right back here, if you can see it, there is a rubber pass-through in the firewall right there. So it's right there. That is the easiest way to get into the cab of a 150. I think that probably would apply to 250 as well. Maybe, I'm sure as well the 350 and 450 too. So what you do is, it's kind of hard to see, but right there, there's a zip tie. And then on the inside, there's a zip tie. So what you do is on the inside, you actually push that, you actually push the grommet through the firewall, take off the zip tie, and then you can fish your wires through, and then just put the zip tie back on, and then just put it back on the firewall. Super, super easy. But I went ahead and I ran a control light or a control wire into the cab for a second switch. This wire comes from the switch and would go to the relay for the front, which I haven't done yet. And then you can actually see it kind of pass through. I popped this cover off and just routed it through here. And I do use wire loom on, or this is a wire braid on everything. But basically I'm just passing it through here, and then I'm doing a connection, which is right back in here. So that's what I did to wire this up. It works great, no problems. And like I said, I'm going to be installing these in just a little bit, and I'll show you what those look like when it's all done. So just to show you, these are the lights, and here's the box. This is what I bought from Amazon, and I think, yeah, here's the specifications. You can see here. These are, it's not marked on here. These are actually, I believe it's actually a spot flood combo, is what that is. And but anyway, what I've done is, this is a piece of ABS plastic that also came off Amazon through as a sheet. And there's my switch, and it comes with a wiring harness, so it's actually quite easy to wire up. But what I've done is I've cut this out, and this is going to go in that gap. And what I'm planning to do is I'm going to just take a piece of probably I have some scrap aluminum, a piece of strip aluminum, drill a couple of holes in it, And essentially I'm going to use that to hold it in. So the plastic itself will essentially sit in there by tension, could be easily removed at any time. And then I've got the hardware over here actually. So I've got just again some additional nuts, and what I'll do is when I put the aluminum back there, and this should be plenty deep as well, but when I put that back there, I'll just use this to put my plate on, and of course just wire it up. So that's all there is to it. Actually quite easy to do, but that's what I'm planning to do with those lights. And I certainly welcome any comments or thoughts that anyone has, and I look forward to getting these installed.